I have this saying, they either want the bean or they don't want the bean. I just am my own thing. It works or it doesn't work. My whole life, not just in my professional career but in community theater, I played the supporting role. There's something so beautiful in playing a character that supports another character's success. My favorite thing about Superbad is it values male friendship. As far as theater goes, Sarah DeLap's The Wolves is one of my favorite things I've ever seen. When I think about filming Lady Bird, I think about dancing, eating, and laughing, which are three of my favorite things, so it's great. I'm a huge feminist. I majored in sociology at college, and I care about what I put into the world. My singing voice has sort of an Ethel Merman type quality, just like loud and strong and full. I could talk about Lady Bird for literally the rest of my life. It never gets old. People yell at me because I often say that everyone's my best friend, but it's true. I think that's why I like playing the best friend so much, is because I love best friends. There's nothing that makes me sad about being a supporter. I've never met anyone that I feel is like me or looks like me. There's just one of Beanie Feldstein. I rely way too much on Seamless, and I really need to learn how to feed myself. I'm Beanie, and I'm terrible in the kitchen, so I just need so much help. And I'm allergic to dairy, so vegan food is a love of mine. I did my first little kids musical, The Sound of Music, at 5, in a jungle gym, essentially. I was a made-up Von Trapp child, Ingrid Von Trapp. The way other kids would watch The Little Mermaid or Sesame Street, I would watch Fiddler on the Roof. Sometimes I introduce myself to people, and their reaction reminds me that it's insane that my name is Beanie. I'll remember my life as pre-Lady Bird and post-Lady Bird. I wake up every morning to Take a Chance on Me as my iPhone alarm. It really gets you going. My parents were really encouraging of me doing theater, but the one thing they did do was say, "You're not allowed to do film or television in high school." I'm the most scaredy cat, goody-goody. Not much of a partier. I feel really lucky in that all of the projects I worked on I've been comfortable saying, I don't want to wear this. No one has forced me into being anything I don't want to be. On Neighbors, being chubbier than the other two actresses, I was like, am I gonna get the chubby girl wardrobe? But I ended up liking my wardrobe the best. My real name is Elizabeth, but I had a nanny growing up who called me Eliza Beanie. So from 4 months old, my brothers were like, let's call her Beanie. To show people the validity of it, I always say that if I met the president, I would say, "Hi, my name is Beanie." I despise trying to lose weight, and I resented everyone that made me feel like I had to. It took time, and it happened gradually, but by the time I started college, I felt truly comfortable with my body. I have always been short, and most people want to be taller. That's sort of a thing, but I love being short. Everyone always said, when you're 10, you'll want to be Elizabeth, or when you're in college. And every time, I was just like, no, I'm Beanie. That's who I am. So I love my name because I think it really suits me. If I were to talk to my younger self, I would say, girl, you're gonna be on Broadway one day. I sometimes think about my younger self knowing that and how ridiculously she's sobbing somewhere, so I would love to tell her that it's all going to happen. My greatest role model is my mom because she's a Renaissance woman. She has had many careers over the course of her life because she really is just an extremely creative, passionate person and is very involved in many different things. The expression that friends are the family you choose is so powerful because most people are close with their families. And when you add people into that level of trust, love, and loyalty, it's a really meaningful thing. The fact you're actively choosing each other is so beautiful at its core. My best friends from high school are, to this day, my best friends on this planet. They know who you are with your family. They know who you are with your friends. They know who you are at school. They see every side for you and have for so many years because you've grown together. You never know where someone else is coming from. Even within best friendships or within mother-daughter relationships, you never fully know what's behind someone's eyes. I only ever want to be a part of something that feels good to me. Because I'm such a feminist and a believer in the power of women and the stories we have to tell. I love to be the best friend. It's like my dream in life to be everybody's best friend. You can be really romantic and put a lot of effort into friendship. It's very special to be in something that you genuinely think would be your favorite thing if you weren't in it. A person's body changing is simply not clearance for you to talk about it. My roommate and best friend from college had the picture of Frances Ha as her Facebook cover photo. That movie meant a lot to us. My third birthday party was funny girl themed. I've always been totally obsessed with theater, especially musicals. I saw Brooklyn so many times. Elizabeth doesn't feel related to me at all. I feel extremely lucky in that I have a very tight-knit group of friends. I'm such a goody-goody. I grew up in musicals, and if you looked like me and sounded like me, you were the character, you were never at the center of the story. When you have two people who are the smart girls, then the smart ceases to exist, they're just women who are smart. Broadway is such a beautiful community, both with the people who do it and the people who go see it. I was pushed into trying Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, and I absolutely hated it. It affected me deeply. My family, doctors, and society at large were constantly telling me that I was too heavy, that I needed to exercise more, that I should be smaller. I have always wanted to do Broadway my whole life, but I never knew I'd actually make it. It's a dream. It's never been in the realm of possibility. So to be doing Hello, Dolly, it's not just Broadway, but it's the most joyful, sort of classic Broadway experience with the most extraordinary company. Because I am the biggest musical theater nerd, I worship Sondheim. I'm an expressive person. My dad sings, and my mom is the funniest person you'll ever meet. You put them together, and out comes the Feldstein children.